We'll be chilling and having a good time.
Good morning, guys. I woke up, as always, craving coffee. Let us see if this is something that will pique my interest. Day 12, McCafe cinnamon streusel coffee cake. Oh my gosh, that sounds kind of amazing. Today, I'm going to be doing my first ever unedited day in my life, where the rules are I basically can't edit anything. The one thing I will edit is like when I hit start on the camera. I think that just might get annoying if I keep every single one of those in. So I can edit out, the beginning of that just for the sake of keeping this vlog entertaining, but I've never done an unedited day in my life. Especially, I feel like for some of you guys, you might be like, oh, like what's the big deal? You don't see the behind the scenes that I stutter and stumble and mess up so many times in every one of my videos. I also will just go on rants and say things that I take out of the vlog. Like, you have no idea that I just sat there and said that. And I'm just like, I guess I shouldn't put that in. So this is kind of crazy, and it's giving me like a flashback to TV news reporting, because you guys know I was the morning reporter. So essentially everything I did was live from day one, right out of college, live. And like, it was really terrifying in the beginning. And there were so many times where I messed up and I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, even just saying a script where like your words get jumbled and you just got to keep going. And the one thing I realized, like, it's not about the mistake you make, it's about how you recover from it. Because I mean, it's bound to happen, right? Like, where you mess up. And also, oh my gosh, I feel so much pressure right now to keep my thoughts moving, because sometimes for my vlogs, I sit down, I talk, then I kind of just sit here and think, like, what's the next thing I want to say? And then I talk some more, like, oh my gosh, this is it. But like, the stakes were like high, quote unquote, for a morning reporter, and that's what kept it so interesting. Like, it was exciting to know everything could go wrong. And like, there were times I'd be in the middle of an interview, it was not flowing, it was awful, and you just know you're live on air, you're smiling, and you're thinking, get me out of this situation, like, this is just awful. So I don't know, I just want to keep it real. I want to show you guys my real life, part of my real life actually. You probably I don't even know if you noticed, I kind of reached a little weird. I slept on my shoulder, my bad shoulder, woke up in agony. So I've actually been ice rolling, not my face, but my shoulder, just trying to get like cold pressure on it. I think that helps with inflammation. I also should be ice rolling my face. The first touch, it's so bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Once you like do it a few times, you're fine. But yeah, as for plans today, right now it's super cloudy and doomy and gloomy outside, and we don't really have any set plans. I feel like it would be fun to do something for the Bengals game though, so we've talked about it, but nothing is set in stone. And yeah, I should probably stop talking because I really don't have any more thoughts. Really quickly, I did want to say, I promise the purpose of this is not for me to be as lazy as possible and be like, oh my gosh, I'm not editing, because editing is my favorite part of this whole process. The goal of this video is to hopefully show you guys a different perspective, one that you are normally not seeing, like what happens in between all of the cuts and the edits. So that's the goal. If I grab my coffee, maybe we could do a little, I tried to drink it on this side, like my mouth does not fit. I guess I can try again. It's so hot, I don't know, I'm gonna burn myself. I'll do it for you guys though. Wow, that's actually not bad. See, I actually don't like all these crazy artificial coffee flavors that much. I know that's so annoying to say, like it's fun to be like, woo, like cinnamon, but sometimes it literally just tastes like chemicals to me, but this actually tastes pretty good and it smells amazing. Also, one thing you guys have probably noticed throughout this vlogmas so far is I actually rewear my pajama tops multiple nights in a row. Am I the only one? I feel like I'm not, because I put this on after I shower and then I just sleep in it, and then I wake up and it's still clean, smells great, and this is a privilege I was unable to be a part of. I don't know what that wording was. Normally I would have edited that out and reworded it, but we're just gonna go with it. When I was reporting and when I was sweating through my pajama tops every single night. There were nights I went through 3 pajama tops. Some nights I went through 2. It was very rare that I just got a full night's sleep in 1, but I was at the height of my anxiousness. And so this is like really nice that I'm like, woo, I'm waking up feeling great. And the thing is, like, there were some nights I already changed my pajama top because I sweat through it, and then I'd wake up again and be like, oh my gosh, this is so disgusting. And I would think I only have an hour left. Like, it was like 1 a.m. I only have an hour left until my alarm goes off. Can I get through this hour in this shirt? Because I was doing a ridiculous amount of laundry. Like, it was so annoying. And it was just so disgusting that I was like, no, I can't. And I'd be so cold because, I don't know, there's like science behind why you'd get cold, because I went to a doctor over this. I thought I was dying, actually. I didn't know this was anxiety related. And I was telling the doctor, like, it makes no sense. I'm sweating and I'm shivering. And she told me it's actually a normal thing that when you sweat and it gets trapped in your clothing, you then will shiver. My camera is literally right there, but I'm too lazy to go and grab it. I just wanted to show you guys. Ooh, my voice. This is my idea of the perfect Sunday morning. Kindle, coffee, a little bit of ice roller. And by the way, I talked about, oh my gosh, my coffee almost just fell. That is something I would have edited out. But I talked about this book in my last vlog. It is just so freaking good. It's called, I'll actually put it on the screen here. I don't mind editing this. Melania and Me. It's written by one of her former really good friends and a senior advisor, I think, to her when Melania was in the Trump White House. But oh my goodness, it's just like kind of like a tell-all. I feel like sleazy a little bit for reading it, I'm not gonna lie, but it's so good. Okay guys, gotta make this quick because Zach's about to kill me. We are late. I'll tell you what we're late for when we get in the car. But this is my very cash outfit of the day today. I kind of look like I'm dying because I thought I was supposed to be ready by 1:30. I was supposed to be ready for a 1 p.m. game. Okay, let's go. I had all these grand plans of getting ready today, looking nice, because yesterday was like my bum day. I like to have like one bum day a weekend, but then this one was just rushing me out the door.
For the plans that you made?
Well, okay, yeah. So I was texting with one of our friends. They're going to a local bar to watch the Bengals game. They're also from Cincinnati, but I don't know why, I thought the game started at 1:30. It started at, well, it's 1, so we still have time. Don't worry, this one's speeding like a madman right now.
We're gonna be late.
Zach, it's okay. We missed 3 minutes of the game. But be careful what you say, Zach. You know what this is, actually?
You're trying to say, so no, I don't know whatever this is.
This is an unedited vlog, so I'm not editing anything in my life today.
Cool.
We're getting... See, normally I feel like I'd edit that out because it's like, it just gives nothing to the video.
Well, you are giving me nothing to work with. Guess what? What? Chicken butt. Like, it's like, what? You're just...
Zach has his Bengals shirt on. He always wears it every Sunday.
It's a big game.
It is a big game. And one thing, so you know, I don't know the one thing I edit for you, Zach. We are like opposites in talking, where I talk too fast to the point where I jumble over my words, and I even say words that like I don't mean. Like, I have been in awe while editing where I thought I said the sky is blue, and I said like the grass is blue. And like my mind is just going so fast that I don't even realize. And one thing I edit for Zach is like, I feel like you're a long pauser. You're very like intentional with your words, which is a great quality to have. But I edit the pauses for the vlogs. Now he's doing a total pause.
No, I mean, I obviously don't talk as fast as you, and that's a good thing.
I know. And another thing Zach always says, no, I mean. We both have like little, I guess I say I mean a lot. Like, we all have little things. But should be good. Go to the bar. Are you drinking?
They will be, I'm sure. But, I mean, I don't know if I want to get too crazy. Like maybe 2 or 3 Coors Lights just across the entire game.
I feel like I cannot go and drink right now. All I had this morning was a banana. Like, there's no way. Because drinking on an empty stomach, not only does it make you obviously, like, you know, feel it more, but it just makes you sick. Like, anytime I've gone out and I haven't had a good hearty dinner and I'm drinking, it's not good. Speaking of sick, I feel like you're driving kind of fast, but yeah, normally...
I'm getting passed. Cars are passing me, and it's like, you're going way too fast.
But, this is weird. Normally, I would be like, cue the montage here, but I can't edit in music. I can't do any of that, so we'll see what clips I end up getting. Getting Zach's pizza in the mix. I just want to note that I ordered this without ranch. It came with ranch, but I'm not being one of those annoying people who asks them to take it back. I'm being normal. We're just gonna go with the flow. I tried to wipe off as much as possible. I am drinking a box of water. Everyone smile and wave. Smile and wave. I can't edit this, by the way. You know how I was telling you while I edit? Like, don't worry, I can edit anything out. I'm doing an unedited day in my life. No, it's not live.
Live stream right now. Hey guys.
I'm just randomly live streaming at the bar. Well, in the spirit of being real and honest, guys, we got a ticket, and this is the face of just sadness. Can we get a little zoom in, considering I won't be able to zoom in editing because I'm not editing. This is the face of sadness. This is our second ticket in 2 days because we did get one yesterday going to the beach. We're just trying to have fun, guys, and we don't want to pay for our fun, okay? So, yeah, that's something that just happened. We just got in the car. I did end up having a few drinks because I was trying to feel Zach out on the way here. When I found out he wasn't really drinking, he had like a beer or two, I guess. I was like, you know what? We're gonna go for the gold because I didn't drink yesterday. That sounds like an alcoholic. Like I didn't drink yesterday, so now it's time. Zach, are you sad?
I'm just annoyed.
He's annoyed. Don't say anything too bad. I can't edit out your annoyance.
I'm not saying anything.
He's choosing silence. All right, so in the spirit of full disclosure, I just sat down in my office, and maybe this is a part that I wouldn't show, but I'm just sitting here with some deli meat in my hand, about to eat some turkey, because honestly, my chicken sandwich, it was just so covered in ranch, and I didn't want to be difficult or annoying, so I didn't ask them to like take it back or anything, but I just couldn't eat it. So, I mean, I had some of it, but just not as much as I normally would. So I'm definitely hungry. It's like 4 p.m. or no, it's like 5 p.m. actually. And oh wow, it's funny because I was about to obviously sit down to edit this, but I'm really just kind of like stringing things together. Like I'm not editing, which is kind of, it's like a relief, but it's also scary. Like I want to be able to sit down and edit some things out of this vlog, but you know what? This is the unedited day in my life. And also when I got back in the car, like there is makeup running down my face. I was cracking up at the bar. We randomly stumbled upon, I don't even know, like this is a part I would edit it out. Oh my gosh, should I just put down the vlog camera? This is a part I would edit out. That's always a phrase I can never say. Edit out, edit out. But yeah, we were finding one of our friends' Google reviews, and it was just so funny, like seeing like the reviews he's left to random businesses. But yeah, this is my cue to just like end this clip. So the thing about day drinking is it leaves you kind of at a dead end. Like it is, what time is it? I think it's like 5:30ish, and I could fully fall asleep right now. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna persevere. I feel like I need like tea or something, like not coffee. I can't even fathom having coffee at, I don't know, any time past, I feel like 2. Like I know some people drink coffee kind of late, but that feels weird to me. I will not do that. And I just feel like a nice cup of tea. And I also, honestly, whenever I'm drinking, I feel like I can't read. Like it's just like my eyes are just not working properly. But maybe I will use this time to actually catch up on Vlogmas, because I have not been able to watch other people's Vlogmases. Like I know I technically can, like I do have the hours in the day, right? But I just feel like whenever I'm in my office at my computer, I'm like, okay, let me catch up on Vlogmas. There's just always something I can do in regards to editing or just like doing my own work. Like that's like just like the weird catch-22. I don't even know what my shirt's doing, but like that's just like the weird thing with this kind of work. Whenever I go on YouTube to watch videos, it just always reminds me like, oh, I can be working actually. Like I'm seeing these vloggers work and it's making me want to work. So that's a weird thing, but I think this will be the perfect evening for that. I'm very excited for just like, I was about to say I'm very excited to finally have a chill evening, but that's what yesterday was. And oh my gosh, actually we were watching the new Harry and Meghan special, the docuseries on Netflix. I think the first 3 episodes came out, which, oh my gosh, that's so funny. Normally I'm used to, whenever I say something that's like a current event thing, like the first 3 episodes are out, I'm always mindful of the fact that by the time you guys see this, by the time my vlog comes out, the next 3 might be out because, you know, I normally film like a week in advance, but these are so current. So only 3 episodes are out and it was pretty good. I mean, Listen, it's getting a lot of hate in like the press, but it is what it is. I mean, it's their side of the story. They're obviously going to paint themselves in a good light. I just like, I don't understand why people think they're evil. It's like, it's just not that serious to me. Okay, they didn't want to be part of like the royal family. They broke out of it. Move on. I don't know. I'm just personally, it takes a lot for me to hate a public figure. It just does, because I'm just like, I don't care. Like, it's not like I'm Meghan and Harry stans where I'm like, oh my gosh, like let me get my foam finger with Meghan and Harry on it. But I just think they're fine people. I don't know. I feel like buying this mug for the holiday season is quite possibly one of the best things I could have ever done. Wouldn't you agree, Zach?
I think so.
You really do? Mind if I take a seat? Have at it. Oh my gosh, wait, can you please pull up the thumbnail that I did you dirty on
You
YouTube?
just have it. You just took a screenshot.
I know, I didn't take a screenshot, but I don't have my phone here.
You did take a screenshot.
Oh, so you really want me to walk over to get my phone?
Honey, you have it on your phone.
Fine. Gosh. All right, let's see. Where is my phone? Oh, I think I brought it in the bathroom. Gosh, this place is like, I wonder how many, I think it's like 1255 square feet. Like, it's actually pretty big. Like, oh, here it is. Bigger than, I'd say it's slightly bigger than our Cincinnati place. I mean, obviously in Cincinnati, we did not have 2 bathrooms either. Okay, so I brought it up at lunch, whatever we were at the bar, where when Zach and I were like, I don't know, like we were like a year into dating or something, a year and a half, we went to New York City. And we did like thumbnail poses where sometimes I'll be like to Zach, pose for a thumbnail. But the problem is when I look good, he looks bad. When I look bad, he looks good. Like, you know, when you're both smiling at the same time, one of you might be blinking, the other one looks like a model. And there was just this one thing where I was like, oh my gosh, I look the best in this photo. Zach did not look the best. Okay, so this is the photo, and like he was like, why would you make that the thumbnail? I mean, honestly, it's not even that bad now that I'm looking at it. Like, I've definitely had worse photos, but definitely I could have chosen a better photo. Oh my gosh, guys, this is nuts. So Zach and I have been saying it smells disgusting outside. Like, I can't even, ew, it just smells absolutely like nasty. Like, I can't even explain it. We think there's some sort of like red tide, where I'm going to slowly zoom in. That's the only bad thing about my camera. It has a very slow zoom, but there are multiple dead fish just floating. I think that's the smell. Like, we're smelling dead fish. There's another one like right there. It's kind of hard to tell on the camera, but there's one there. There's one there. When I was walking the beach the other day, there were multiple. I mean, you can see them. All of those little white specks you're seeing, those are just dead fish. So there must be some sort of like red tide and like the bacteria that's killing all the fish. And Zach said, close the door, it stinks. And it's making everything smell disgusting. So that obviously is a con to think about when moving here, which, listen, there are so many cons to every city, because when we mentioned and we talked about in one of our vlogs saying like, hey, we think we really might move to Florida and do this for at least a year, so many people were coming out of the woodwork like, you can't move to Florida, like it's gonna be hot in the summer and you're gonna have to pay for flood insurance. And it's like, listen, like obviously these are things we talked about and we know, and every place has a con. Like, there's no perfect place. Every place has a con. Dead fish being one of them, which, oh my gosh, by the way, this is random, but I'm so sad because I've been having to switch to makeup wipes momentarily. I just need to go on Amazon and order. I'll show you. These are the ones that I normally use. I've been using these for about a year. Life-changing, because not only are they so much better for the environment, but they're so much better for your bank account, because it's just these reusable makeup remover, what is this, like a cloth, I guess, and it's double-sided, so you can use both sides, and it's great. But I lost one of mine, and then the other one, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of just like smelled bad no matter how many times I was washing it. I think it was done. Like, after a year, I think you're supposed to buy new ones. But because I had to throw out that one and I lost the other, I am back on I just have these as backup, just in case we're like traveling or something. And I'm not as much of a fan. I mean, they certainly do the job. And by the way, the makeup cloths really do the job. Like, I was stunned by the results. I just was not expecting them to work. But yeah, it's just like, I don't like using the makeup wipes anymore. Like, I've evolved past that. And yeah, I think for the rest of the night, I'm just gonna have like a nice relaxing evening. And it actually, see, it is nice when I can get these videos edited, uploaded, all of that tonight, like pre-uploaded and scheduled, because if not, I'm one of those people, I'm just thinking about it. I'm thinking about how am I going to end the vlog? What am I going to put in like the description, like making the thumbnail, just everything that goes into it, I think about, because I've always stood by the fact that I am a work now, play later person. And it's not because like, oh my gosh, I'm just like so good. It's simply because my own mind, like I remember my parents and like my grandparents would always be like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe Clancy, like the second she gets home from school, she doesn't even do anything except homework. Like I would seriously get home from school, go straight to the dining room table, finish all of my homework the very second. I mean, I didn't finish it all in that second, but go right to the dining room table before even like having a snack or anything. And it's not because I was some sort of like amazing person, but the alternative was, what, am I just gonna like be working on it for the rest of the night, after dinner, worrying about it, thinking about it? Like, I just rather get it done. So that's kind of how I am with vlogmas, where I'm sure you've noticed I haven't really been vlogging too many of my nights. It's just because it's like, I just don't want to be thinking about it and have it like over my head. And then keep in mind, like, tonight I'm already thinking like, what's tomorrow's vlog gonna be? Which I was thinking, I wonder if tomorrow we should do the Zach takeover. Nah, I don't know. I think tomorrow, not gonna lie guys, the apartment saga is continuing. I might look at another apartment. I just want to see all my options, the prices. I think the prices are coming down slowly, very slowly, but surely, because some of these prices like are insane. I feel like we're in New York City with these prices. Granted, I'd way rather live here than New York City. Like here is so much more appealing. It's better weather for most of the year. Obviously you have hot summers, but whatever. You're by the beach. You are in like a more clean area. Like New York City, it's just, I mean, it is what it is. It's a little dirty. It's a little all over the place. Like I love it here. I just don't know why these prices are the way they are. And I just feel like we all need to like revolt and agree to not pay these prices because it's like insane. I'm laying in bed watching some vlogmas. This is Danielle Carolyn. Oh my gosh, if I could talk. Claw clip is out because I feel like sometimes these get uncomfortable. Like if my hair is too pulled back, sweats are on. Actually, they've been on all day. I'm not gonna lie. It's just been one of those days, and it's just gonna be one of those nights. Just kind of like chillaxing. I'm trying to think, like Sundays obviously is like when I try to like plan, like what do I have in the week ahead? And I really think the only thing I've planned is 1, look at some apartments, 2, explore downtown a little more. I want to check out a couple coffee shops, and then 3, just savor it and live it up because, oh my gosh, wow, a week from tonight, like this is the night before we leave. Oh my gosh, like I'm not ready to leave, but I'm also really excited. And I'm excited about obviously just like seeing my family, the travels. I mean, that sounds so stupid to say. Obviously, I'm not excited about driving like 25 hours back to New York or breaking it up, obviously. But I always find it like a little adventure. I downloaded an audiobook that I thought Zach would like. It's like a sportscaster. I seriously don't even know this guy. I'm not even gonna try to say his name, but I've been trying to find a nice happy medium because Zach did not like the Jeanette McCurdy audiobook we listened to on the way here. He just was not a fan. I really liked it. It was interesting. And it made the car ride fly for me. Although Zach said it felt like a really long car ride. So, but for me personally, I was interested. So it made it fly. And hopefully he'll like this book that I downloaded. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog here. It was kind of a mess, I feel like. I feel like drinking alcohol on a day where I don't edit a vlog is just like maybe not the best idea. I really wasn't even planning on drinking. So let me know what you thought of the whole unedited part of this. Like, did you notice a different, I don't know. Let me know. Like, just what are your thoughts on unedited vlogs? That's a word I just cannot say, but okay. Anyway,